Welcome to the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game, Players, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Enjoy the Coke side of life. Here's Mike Joseph.
Thanks, Gary. Here with Coach Damon Olson. Coach, bottle it and sell it, right?
You know, I like to score. I like to see, I wish we could have every game, be like that in terms of good movement. It took us a little bit to recognize that we had a size advantage, so I had to remind them at halftime, and then we started to get the ball inside a little bit more. And Alexis did a really good job of capitalizing on her size advantage, and then the other kids kind of got into the rhythm.
What did you tell them at halftime? Obviously, you needed to come out with energy, just up one, and it looked like you came out with that energy. 27 points in the third quarter, no turnovers.
Well, one of the things I recognized is, they're recognized that we're down in numbers. We had two kids, hurt themselves in practice. And so I think they were more in energy conservation mode. And I just reminded them that when I walked in, you guys are fine. You got plenty of energy. Potts does a great job from a strength and conditioning. We're playing man-to-man, and we're going to get after it. And I think that was the little change that we needed for the whole group to rev up their energy.
Is this the basketball that you're looking for? Is this what you envision coming in the season? Absolutely. With the bigs?
I'm not even going to let you finish the question. Absolutely.
Some question, right?
Yes.
Coach, good luck. You got two more at home out of the next three. Good luck. Appreciate it.
Thank you much.
Thanks. Let's bring in Natalie Kotowski and Alexis. Bring them both in right here. Let's talk to you first. 1,000 points, unbelievable. Looked like you knew you needed it. And a three, huh? How about it?
Yeah, time was running down, so I knew I had to be aggressive. And Nick knew too, so she ran the play. We executed it perfectly, and then that's it.
Have you seen execution any better than today? You had two back-to-back 20-point quarters, and as few turnovers as you had all season in the second half.
Yeah, definitely at halftime we refocused ourselves we knew what we had to get done, and we weren't really accomplishing that in the first half. And then Lex came out in the third quarter and really got us going. Yep. And it was just contagious, and then everyone just fed off of it, and we closed out the game.
There haven't been a lot of 1,000-point scorers here. What does that feel like inside?
It's an accomplishment. It's also the hard work of my coaches to make me be more aggressive, my teammates getting me the ball, and just doing what we have to do to win.
And you got the rebounding out of the way. You got the points out of the way. Congratulations. Two more good games at home. Let's get it going.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Let's bring our Coca-Cola player of the game. Hey, you were on fire today. 19 points, 11 rebounds, a season high, a first double-double of the season. Got to feel good.
Yeah, it does. Going into the game, we knew that we had to execute our game plan, which was get the ball inside out. The scouting report now is when the ball goes inside to me or Nat or even Naomi, Tosh, it's a smother. So we look for our guard just, sitting there on the three-point line waiting to shoot. And then vice versa, they look for me, but just constant movement on offense. And then the first half, we gave up some easy buckets for them. So going into the second half, that's what our focus was, is getting stops, and offense will follow.
Yeah, you guys got that going, and very balanced scoring today.
Yeah. Like I said, inside out, we'll get them the ball, they got us the ball, and that was our game plan. And that's what happens when we execute the game plan, which Kia tells us every day. She said that after the game. She was like, we need to execute the game plan. And look at it now.
So the key is listen to the coach, and you put up 80 points. Terrific. Great job to you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Appreciate it, Gary. Hey, awesome job by the girls today. They put up almost close to 80 points and two of the best quarters I've seen in a long time here on the Hill. Back to you.
No question, Mike. They did a spectacular job. We've had two terrific games in a row now, with the men beating Colgate, and now, of course, the women turn around on a Saturday afternoon, and they get the job done. Let's take a look at the highlights. Here's John.
Well, Mike Joseph alluded to it, 48 second half points, and it really, Gary, started with the offense. Maybe, posed a threat early on. They were a tough team. They did what they had to do. It was a close game, competitive throughout the first half, and Taylor did a great job. We knew what she was all about, and this young lady, I'll tell you what, Mary Kate Ulasowicz was just unbelievable. She could not miss, and she really wasn't on the scouting report. But in the second half, whatever Coach Damon Olson talked about, Lafayette got done. Natalie Kotowski, this was a first half follow-up, and then she takes the ball from 15 feet, 16 feet. She loves facing the basket. She can make shots. Watch her square up. Knock this one down. Again, when you've got to focus on the inside like this, and these are the kinds of entry passes that you and I talked about, when you've got two players like Kucowski and Santarelli on the inside, you want to be able to enter the ball to them. And here's the second part of that dynamic duo on the interior, Alexis Santarelli. Great entry pass by Nicole Johnson. You can't say enough about what Nicole Johnson brought to this team. Again, great little curl pass to the open hand, and once Santarelli or Kucowski get the ball in that position, they can do damage with it. And then Santarelli, watch her on a full court steal right there. I mean, Lex is doing a little bit of everything. If Lafayette can get those two kids going at the same time, Alexis can do this as well. You know, she can make a 15-foot jump shot. Boy, doesn't she remind you of, this is Natalie's three-point shot that got her the 1,000-point, well-deserved. But, you know, when Alexis Santarelli makes that, she faces up and makes that little 15-foot jump shot. And again, I'm aging myself here, but the old Detroit Pistons had a guy by the name of Bob Lanier, who's lefty, is a big body, and he would shoot it exactly the way Alexis shoots it. That was a fun game today. 79 points for the Leopards. They didn't do anything wrong. They had a great second half.
She does not have a size 19 sneaker like Bob Lanier did have. Navy goes to 0-6 now in the Patriot League. Lafayette goes to 3-3. 4 players in double figures. Santarelli with 19 and 11 rebounds. Kucowski 15, 13 for Drew Freeland, and 10 for Nicole Johnson. A team effort today to get a lot of things accomplished. The Lafayette Leopards now will travel to Army on Wednesday night to play at 6 o'clock. We'll be here for the Army Lafayette basketball game with the men. That game will start at 7 o'clock on the Lafayette Sports Network. For John Leone, for Mike Joseph, Rick Gio, the RCN television team, thanks for spending a snowy Saturday afternoon with us. John, get home safely. I know you have to walk about 20 feet. We will be back on Wednesday night for all of us. I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.